Hey folks, it's Marvello V. This weather today is so beautiful and amazing. I just thought, I gotta get out there a little bit and just enjoy the day. But then I thought, I think this is a good time to read a little excerpt from one of my books. This is called The Emotional Book. This one is dear to my heart in the sense that we like to think that emotions don't matter, that we need to minimize them in all the activities that we do. But I read a quote once that said that we really can never filter out 100% of our emotions. In some way, emotions affect every decision that we make. But there's a lot more in this book than what I just shared. But I wanted to read you an excerpt just to kind of familiarize you with the book itself. So often, if you listen to the stories of people who made a drastic change in their life, you'll find they were driven by some feeling that occurred, an emotion. They refused to feel a certain way ever again. So they started making choices which basically led them to the life they dreamed of. Even if someone states they had an idea they pursued which led them to act or live a certain way, it's the emotions that they felt that sustained them on their pursuit day in and day out. Here's a quote from Zendaya, a Zendaya interview. "I call it my Olivia Pope gut. I just had to be in tune with that and be like, listen, whatever feels right, go after that. There's going to be a lot of different opinions and a lot of people telling you what you should do and what you shouldn't do, but I had to hone in on what Zendaya wanted and drive straight toward that." It's an interview from marieclaire.com magazine in September 2018. From a spiritual viewpoint, emotions can direct our moral compass. When it comes to the 10 Commandments, every spiritual practitioner can attest that the commandments matter. As Christians, we can't live our lives the same way after our spirit knows the truth behind God's commandments. They're not just words in a book, they become a way of life. I was recently sharing how the commandments, when you fall in love with God, that the commandments, they don't become commands anymore. They become what you want to do because you are in love with the God who created them. And He's not doing it to make it hard on your life. We think that God is trying to take our fun away, but no, He's trying to give us joy. He's not trying to take our fun. He's trying to take our pain. That's what He wants. And the reason He lays out the commandments and the tenets that He does in the Bible is not because He doesn't want us to have fun. It's because He knows that the path that we take without Him leads to nowhere. It doesn't lead to joy. It doesn't lead to peace. Sure, we'll have temporary joy. We all know that. I've even attested I had fun being a sinner. Dang, I love doing the crazy things that I did. But it led nowhere. It only led to the same place of pain, emptiness, purposelessness, and not even being fulfilled. It didn't have any meaning. In the moment it seemed to, but in the long run it didn't. That's what started to weigh on my heart. I got bored of the same old routine. I got bored of getting high. I got bored of getting drunk. I got bored of just being with whoever I wanted to be with. It wasn't working anymore. But when I found God and He started to fill me with new knowledge and a new way of living life, I was filled with a joy and peace that I can't even begin to understand. I can't even begin to explain. But you have to experience it yourself. Anyway, this book right here kind of gives you a little bit of a guide on what it means to use our emotions as fuel to keep us focused, to keep us determined to pursue our goals. Not all emotion prevents you from being everything you can be. A lot of the times it actually helps you to be who you want to be. For me, I love laughter. I make a point of laughing every single day because I may not have another day tomorrow. So joy to me is an important part of my everyday life. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. And if you want to check it out, you can purchase this book from my website or at Amazon for around $8. And check out the links below. Thank you.